Hi Jennifer, hope you're really well. You're not going to believe it, but the sun's come out. It's above 20 degrees, and for the first time in about a year and a half, after my recovery, I've actually got the bike out. But I'm finding it a little bit harder than I'm used to, so I don't think it's going to be as long a ride as might ordinarily. So yeah, I thought I'd take the opportunity to stop, grab a banana, quick drink, and leave a bit of a video message. I'm in a place called Ault Hucknall, A-U-L-T Hucknall. I've got no idea what the two words mean. I'm guessing Ault is old, but the rest of it I don't know. I'm just stood outside a very old church, a church where, and you're an educated person. I've been meaning to ask as well, because you used to be able to speak about 6 or 7 languages. Can you still remember any of that? I'd be fascinated to know. But I don't know whether you ever did any of the work of Thomas Hobbes, who was a very famous philosopher. There was Hobbes and Locke were the two competing theories. Hobbes is famous for the quote that life is nasty, brutish and short, as part of his social contract theory, I think it was. I did it at university. Anyway, the reason why I'm mentioning it is because this church is also the tomb of Thomas Hobbes. Thomas Hobbes' most famous book is Leviathan. This gateway, and I don't know where you can make it out, this is the old west doorway at the church. This is 1,000 years old. It was carved in 1120. And not only is Hobbes buried here, but what it depicts is Jesus slaying the dragon. Not St. George, Jesus. And the dragon's name, I believe, was Leviathan. Now, that's relevant because Hobbes' famous work was also called Leviathan. Coincidence? Who knows? Anyway, that's about as much of an interesting story as I can give you at this church, of which some of it is obviously very old, 1,000 years plus, and some of it is not. You can make it out. If you can make it out, have a wander around. It's Ault Hucknall is, I don't even think you can call it a village. It's a hamlet at best. There's about 3 farmhouses, but it's a lovely place. It really is. The church is fantastic, but I don't think I can get far enough away to get a shot of it. But like a lot of these things, some of it's very old, some of it's very new, and not very well used, to be honest. These tiny little villages building these massive stone buildings that they use for an hour every Sunday. Can't think why most of the population was poor and buggered off to live in Australia and other places. It's a bit sad walking through the graveyard. You see these the ones you can make out. There's very few people made it to be as old as we are, which is a bit of a sobering thought. Anyway, I'm going to stop at that point. It was just a quick drink break, and I'll leave another one soon. Take care. Bye bye. So I thought I'd stop and just do the church a bit of justice before I left. It'd be rude not to, really. I don't know if churches can be cute, but it is quite a cute church. The bit that I was standing on is just over there. Isn't it fab? Really is, literally in the middle of nowhere. I think these are graves for people in all the surrounding villages, because I think it would have taken another 1,000 years to fill it with the dead from Ault Hucknall. We're very close to Hardwick Hall as well. In fact, I think I might go there next. I'll speak to you soon. So this is Hardwick Hall. It's to be honest, it's quite something, even though it's covered in scaffolding. It's on an enormous estate. Well, enormous by English standards anyway. It's got roads that are miles long to get into it. Over there, also covered in scaffolding, is the old house, but that wasn't big and posh enough. It's enormous, but it wasn't enormous enough. So it was abandoned, and this thing over here was built instead, which, I mean, if you go down there, it's got enormous courtyards and all sorts of stuff, and you can see It's built in about the highest place in Derbyshire as well. There's very little above us. We're in North Derbyshire. We've got, riding in that direction, we've got Sheffield and things like that. And yeah, all best of Hardwick's ill-gotten gains. At the bottom of the hill, there's a fantastic old pub called the Hardwick. I don't know how old it is, but it's stone built and it's proper old. But I'm not going down there today because even though this is high up and it's a hell of a climb to get here, it's surrounded by a valley, so no matter which direction you go in, you have to go downhill and then have a bloody great climb the other side of it. But it's particularly bad in the direction of the pub, so I'm not very fit at the minute, so I'm not doing that way, but another time. Anyway, that's Hardwick.
Right. Adult battery should have a very specific diet from the time they hatch until they're fully feathered. Fruits, vegetables, protein.
Oh, I've got some protein.
Mealworms.
Oh yeah.
I'll give them a protein.
Oscar wants the heron. Or not. So we've finally got a proper summer here, and as usual in England, it's all or nothing. So we've gone from it being grey, cold, and miserable to they're saying over 40 degrees the next couple of days, which I know that's probably like middle of the winter weather for you. For us, it's yeah, pretty full on. So the dog, we've been able to keep him on minimum exercise, but now it's just getting dark, so just giving him a bit of a run round and letting him play a little bit before he goes off to bed. But yeah, this is home and it's bloody scorching. Just about to try and save some of the grass. It looks parched and knackered, which you think would probably be the hot weather, but actually it's just the curse of the border collie. Wherever he's gone, got him sitting. Where are you? I've just got back from a friend's stag do in a city in the northeast called Newcastle upon Tyne, which it's an amazing city, packed full of astonishing Victorian and Georgian architecture. The biggest one being the Tyne Bridge, which is the model for the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Quite something. I'll try and clip in a bit of a picture. But anyway, that's enough for one night. I'll see you later. Oh, no, hang on, because I've just read your email about the anaconda or whatever the hell it was. Big bloody snake trying to eat your cats and stuff. No. Just no. I don't know how you can bear. I would just leave and be gone like a shot. Anyway, this is home, by the way. This is my back garden, which is not very big, I'm sure, by Australian standards, but for UK, because we don't have a lot of land, it's all right. It's all right. It's back of the old mill buildings. They're all sort of stone built. Turned into houses now, but was a centuries old water mill which, I don't know if you can see this from here, it's got a bit dark now. The lake up there that powered the mill's held in by an old stone wall. It looks like an old castle or something. It's kind of cool. But anyway, glad you survived the snake. I hope your cat did too. And yeah, speak to you soon. Bye.